How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with another historic Brawl video. This one, I don't know, it's hard to say. It's an artifact, like a big artifact deck, and it's based around a new enchantment that we got from the Brothers War. So we got this enchantment that's 4 mana to play and then 4 mana to activate. And I don't see it in my hand, so we will not see it yet. But it basically lets you pay 4 mana to sneak a big artifact into play. And that's a kind of interesting ideal. But you have to sacrifice the artifact at the end of the next draw step. No, at the end of the next end step, which makes more sense than what I said. So I was trying to figure out how best to use that. And like artifact creatures, big ones, that's a fairly constructive way to use it, right? We will pass. So the idea with the artifact creatures in that enchantment is we play the artifact creature for 4 mana. And then we use something like Ojai the Exquisite Blade to blink it. And then we don't have to sacrifice it, right? We just get the artifact for free. So that's one way of doing it. We're up against elves from the look of things. Not sure about elves. We chose Kykar as our commander because we're playing a lot of non-creatures. And he just generates mana from your non-creatures, right? I actually will take a mending, but I'll get rid of the looting. Because, like, farewell... I called that faithful mending, and I know it's farewell. The elf deck versus farewell should be pretty much to our benefit. We got a Book Devourer. Yeah, so it's big artifacts, and there's a lot of draw involved, and some spell-based shenanigans, just because Kykar generally benefits from that kind of thing. Our poor opponent has been stuck on lands. They don't really have a way to draw lands either, other than off of Visionary. Guess we play Kykar pass? Don't want to pass, but I need a land to make anything happen. Just noticed that our opponent's name is Plagiarized Title. Whenever you cast a creature spell, this is a neat little effect. Boil Rider. Like, our opponent is slowly digging themselves out of the grave. But, we had to kill them very quickly. Well, we just had to kill the creatures, right? If we board wipe, we should be fine. Well, nope, here comes Craterhoof. Yeah, that's about the only thing I'll scoop to. Not a spirit, unfortunately. Fog a bit of damage. We need the land off the top or we lose. Artifacts, creatures, graveyards? Cancel. I don't want to do graveyards. Artifacts, creatures. Whew. I feel much safer now. We don't want to do creatures because we can't Gearhulk back our farewell. We learned that recently. I don't really want to get my hands on a 6-drop. But we don't really have anything else to do. A Devourer can go away. 1,000-Year Storm, not bad. We have a Creative Outburst for Hulk. Of course, Hulk creative in no attack. Next turn we can start doing things. So they have 5 mana this turn if they play a land, which guessing they're not because when Shuffler decides you don't get lands, it really decides you don't get lands. Like, there's no gray zone as far as Shuffler is concerned. I really just want to snipe another Morrowind. Morrowind's the issue, right? She's one of the issue cards with elves. If you can snipe the ones that make a bunch of mana, you should be good. Well, that's a feel bad land. Like, normally, I think Fable Passage is a good addition in decks. But if you're running a deck that's so low on lands to begin with, might not be the best shout out. Because then you've essentially removed 2 of your lands, right? Like, I don't know if they're running less lands than normal. My guess would be so. So we can get a 1-mana spell. No blocks, I'll take it. We cannot. I might actually want that. So, let's kill this. What do I want to grab? I think I want to grab this. Opponent G'd out a little early, but I think we were on course. Had the stars aligned, we would have been okay. So after this, I got another... I don't know, I've been doing this weird thing lately. I've noticed where when I make a couple of decks, they tend to share colors. Like Vanifar and Gorian were made around the same time, and they're both like blue-green X decks, right? And this time around, it's all Rakdos X decks, which I like. Further back than that, you even have the white decks I built, because I built a white deck, a white-red deck, and then a white-red-blue deck. Or a white-red-green deck? I don't remember. I'm going to mull this, I think. Yeah, I'll keep this. So we have Idyllic Tutor to get our enchantment. I'll keep a burn down the house. Ramos seems a little iffy, if I'm being honest. Cathartic is... Let's deal with that before it does more. Trophy Mage? Or Trove Mage? God-Pharaoh's Gift. Gonna deal 1 damage. That's very cool. Kykar? Yeah. No attacks. Next turn we can burn down the house if we have to. What color do I want? So I have blue, blue, white, white, so a second red source is what we actually need. Okay. So what am I doing? Killing these two just doesn't seem worth it, honestly. Leveler? If they start killing my stuff, we'll just board wipe, but until then... I think we just get it out of the way. Because we're 1 mana off God-Pharaoh's Gift, and then that turns all of our creatures back into things. Yeah, and then Cityscape Leveler. Probably pretty good. Nothing. We don't really have the mana to compete at the moment. We are 1 mana off having twice as much as them. They're gonna play it to Fairy Bounce and get a kill. Well, that's not gonna help our cause out much, huh? Land off the top, please. No? Okay. Oh. So let's kill Teferi. He's annoying.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
We can discard our hand next turn if we don't, we have to get lucky to do that, but we could discard our hand next turn if, I guess we don't have to get that lucky. We'd have to roll, 4, basically. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I don't really have a creature, unfortunately. And we're not drawing that final land. If we get the final land, we can stabilize, but we don't, we're in big trouble. I think this is our game 2, too, so we have one more after this. Game 1, we were up against Elves, who got mana screwed. Game 2, we're up against Ramos, who got mana screwed. Take action. Why is our deck so against us succeeding? There we go. We kind of did have to throw away the thing we wanted, but whatever, deck. Whatever. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I think we're dead. I think we have seen enough of shrines. I don't dislike shrines, but it is it's tilting when it goes wrong, right? Because it's just a slow crawl of a death. I guess it really speeds up once you get like oh, not the Honden, Sanctum of Stonefangs or something like that. It's a 2-mana black one, and you get the double triggers off of Sanctum of All. Like, that really speeds it up, but next turn we reunion. Hope that Tiamat is not a counterspell deck. I do love, like, the Cathartic Union type cards, but they are kind of dangerous sometimes. Because we could have Thrilling Discovery too. The nice thing about Thrilling Discovery is because of the way it's worded, you can't get blown out. Well, we got a blue source. Dragon Whelp. Not a big fan of Dragon Whelp. It will incrementally help our opponent. It's actually, you know what? I am a big fan of Fearsome Whelp because, like, he does a powerful thing, but he stays in his lane. He's not out there ruining people's days. Let's get rid of that because we don't really have the blue mana to do anything about it. Do they have a counterspell? They have something. There has been the momentary pause of priority whenever Doragon looks at a spell. What is a door? I guess Blood Fountain is a real thing. Draw a card, discard a card.
Just another puzzle to be think, then act.
Kill the dragon whelp. Dealt 2 damage. Okay, Narset did not die. I was worried that she was going to die there for a second. Leave match. So that was our 3 games. Since we're still kind of okay on time, let's look at the deck because we didn't see it do any of the things I wanted it to do. Like, it won games, but it did not make the good times roll, did it? So let's go into deck view. And we'll look over here. So the thing with build around is arms race. And the ideal is that we arms race, and then we Teleportation Circle or Planar Incursion. And the things we want to blink are like Portal to Phyrexia, Hulking Metamorph, Cityscape Leveler, Golem, God-Pharaoh's Gift. Like, God-Pharaoh's Gift and Portal to Phyrexia are really things that benefit from sticking around, which arms race will make you sacrifice, so you have to kind of blink it. The reason we went with Kykar is because we have a lot of our non-creature early game spells that are kind of cheap. If you get Kykar out and then just incidentally cast a couple of these spells, it'll spring you up from like 4 mana on turn 4 to like 5 or 6, and that's enough to push us from this tier all the way over to here. And that in itself can be kind of powerful sometimes, right? So backup plan is just Kykar, cast some instants, cast a big artifact. Pretty simple. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time around. Bye for now.